Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here, your source for gaming, tech, news, and reviews. In today's video, we are taking a look at the Neo Geo Mini. Let's get started. The Neo Geo Mini has been out for a while. It was officially released back in 2018. There are also a bunch of different versions of the Neo Geo Mini on the market today. Between all of the versions of the Neo Geo Mini, there are 66 games in total. However, each system does not have the full 66 game set on it. Each system has a selection of games, so you'll have to choose the system that has the most games you want to play. And looking at all of the games offered from each system, there was not one system here that had everything I was looking for, so I ended up settling on the international version. The version I picked up includes 40 different games. They are listed on the outside of the box. The box isn't very big at all, and taking a look inside of the box, the very first thing you end up seeing is the Neo Geo Mini. So included in the box is the Neo Geo Mini. There is an instruction manual as well, some stickers, and a USB-C cable. The included USB-C cable actually felt pretty nice. When you first unbox the Neo Geo Mini, it looks a little weird because there are no stickers on it. On the side of it though, the Neo Geo logo is painted on. I would have liked to see all of the stickers as painted on decals instead. On the back of the Neo Geo Mini is a power switch, an HDMI out, a headphone jack, as well as a USB-C port, which is where you supply the power. On the left and the right side of the Neo Geo Mini are controller ports, so you can use controllers, the Neo Geo controllers, with this device to play games. So it has a 1-player and 2-player port, so you can play multiplayer games on this little device using external controllers. Now looking at the buttons, they feel all right. Start, select, A, B, C, D, they all feel okay. The biggest drawback I'm noticing right away is this joystick. I think the joystick feels absolutely awful. There are no micro switches in it, so you don't get that satisfying joystick click. I didn't enjoy placing the stickers onto the Neo Geo Mini. They are cut fairly nicely and feel very nice, but at the same time, I would have liked these stickers to have already been installed. It's very easy to slightly misalign the stickers, even if you try really hard. Now, after I finished mounting this, I noticed that the sticker around the joystick doesn't seem to be centered, which is really weird because it's centered on all of the other buttons. So I think the cut for the sticker is not necessarily perfect, and it's just something little, but it does bother me. And this is why I kind of wish this was done at the factory. A word of advice is I recommend using the included Neo Geo Mini USB-C cable. If you try to use a third-party cable, it might not work. The connector on the USB-C cable for the Neo Geo Mini seems to be very long, and a standard USB-C cable might not actually work with the device. An additional note, the USB power supply is not included with the Neo Geo Mini. You will have to use one of your existing USB-C power supplies at home, or you'll have to pick one up separately. When the Neo Geo is powered up, I really like the design of the main menu. It's clean, it's easy to navigate, the settings are very simple and straightforward. There's also quite a bit of dead zone in the joystick, which isn't that great. The joystick does feel a little weird. I would have liked to see it resemble more of a thumbstick on a controller with far less dead zone. There just seems to be too much dead zone to be overly comfortable here. I feel that the movements on this joystick have to be overly exaggerated in order to register. The joystick also clicks down. Now the clicking does absolutely nothing, it's just the way the joystick is built, and it doesn't really feel the best. If you're thinking of picking up a Neo Geo Mini, in order to mod it, you might be a little disappointed. It's not the easiest system to mod, and the mods are not the most friendly on the system. Now, you can absolutely mod it if you want to, but I haven't seen results yet that I am overly happy with. So now for my overall thoughts on the Neo Geo Mini. First and foremost, the package of this is really nice. I love how this is designed. I love the look of it. It looks really cool. I like the screen on this. It's actually pretty good. It's crisp, it's clear, and you can also adjust the brightness. The speakers on this are not the best, but they do get nice and loud. Now looking at the back of this, I like the fact that there is a headphone jack as well as an HDMI out. It is a mini HDMI out, but it's still a video out, so you can capture this via a capture card if you want to stream with this or if you want to put it on your TV. Now for my dislikes, and there are a lot of them. The very first thing I don't like is the fact that there's not an included battery. This thing does not draw a lot of power. It would have been very easy to build a battery into this device, and I would have really liked to see that. I would have paid a few extra bucks in order for a battery to be built into this. Now we'll move on to the controls, and this is where this little device really lets me down. Now, overall, the buttons are not the best. I think they're okay. They're serviceable. I can get away with them. I think they'll do. They could be a heck of a lot worse than what they are. Now, the C button here looks like it's fallen off, but it hasn't. I can assure you that. I'm using a green screen. The button is green. There's proof right there. So if you are wondering what happened to the C button, it's just the green screen. The biggest issue I have on this is with the joystick. I'm not going to really hold back here or sugarcoat it. I will say the joystick ruins the entire device, and that's really unfortunate. The joystick is atrocious. It's awful. I don't know what SNK was thinking here. The joystick has no micro switches. It doesn't even have a square or octo gate. It's a circle gate, and it's the weirdest joystick choice that they could have gone with on a mini arcade machine. If they're trying to maybe replicate an arcade machine, which is what they tried to do here, I figured they would have spent a little bit of extra time on the joystick and made something a little better. I can live with the fact that there is no built-in battery. I can also live with the fact that I have to put on my own stickers that aren't necessarily the most centered. What I can't live with is how bad this joystick is. It's absolutely atrocious and should never have been put on this at all. It should never have gone to production with a joystick this bad. In terms of cutting corners on this, the joystick is the last place they should have cut corners on, and it's really unfortunate, and it really impacts the viability of this entire device. I'm sorry for being so blunt and negative about the joystick, but at the same time, I want to be honest and transparent and maintain integrity on this channel. And I can't do that if I say it's a great joystick and if I don't take the time to discuss why it's a bad joystick. Overall though, for $55, if this is something just sitting on the side of your desk, you're going to play it every now and then, that is okay, because really the joystick you can probably put up with in short gaming sessions if you're just using it to kill some time here and there. But on the other hand, if you are thinking about using this as your main system and playing considerable hours on this device, you will probably be disappointed. In my opinion, this is more of a novelty device or decoration than really anything else. Let me know what you think about the Neo Geo Mini in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos. Thank you everyone, take care.